That's our garden. Unfortunately, right now we don't have any available spots, but if you want, I can put you on the wait list as long as you can prove neighborhood residency. It shouldn't be a problem.
Those weren't exactly the kind of questions I had. I studied the zoning law, so there's no questions there.
Why do you care about our zoning laws?
Just trying to think practically.
Yeah, but about what?
About how to properly utilize space.
Well,
What's up? What's up? Just wanted to hop on here for a minute to give people my my thoughts today.
Thanks for the tour. It's really beautiful space.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm looking for.
All right. I went to, I was banned from City Hall in January for some BS. David Moore is the one who wanted to see me banned because he said that I got into his face about selling out the city. I technically didn't get in his, selling out Auburn Grisham. I technically did not get in his face about selling out Auburn Grisham. I actually was talking to a developer that he was working with on Auburn Grisham, and it was just crazy because you won't sit down with my family and settle this, make things right in my family. And he just was embarrassed because I had been going in on him for the last 2 years. And honestly, it's kind of sad for the whole administration because I started this fight when Brandon Johnson had he had just got elected, but I didn't know who was running for office. I didn't know any of those type of things. I just was like, hey, I seen Dick Gregory protest back in the day. They always used to say, people protest, eventually you'll be heard. So that's what I was under the impression, but I didn't realize that he was I was dealing with a group of people that are all on the spectrum. Everybody in his administration got to be on, got to be respectful. Like it's no way in the world that these people are competent in any type of way. And even when it comes to the Black leadership in our communities, even today, I went to City Council today, first time back since January, and the fact that the Arab community when I say these are the elites of the Chicago Arab community that all work together. They're locked in with the city, clicked in with the city. They were given a resolution today, and all the Black aldermen got up and basically said the same thing when it came to the S2 Grill, which is they have the best lamb chops. They have the best string beans and macaroni and cheese. They have this, they have that. They're bringing bringing stuff to the community. But you don't talk about the guy who was over there, the AS Beverages, that own all the liquor stores in our community. You know what I'm saying? You bring up all the watered down gas stations in our community. The fact that y'all care more about standing in solidarity with Gaza and Palestine in the Arab community, but you just had about 25 people from Hyde Park come down there that was concerned about the shelter that's across the street from their condominiums and in Hyde Park, and nobody didn't say anything to them. None of them aldermen except Yancey, and the only reason why because that's his ward. He has to address them. He just didn't think they were going to come down like that. But I'm glad they came down because they witnessed themselves how idiotic and how pathetic our city council is without us even really having to explain, because they were actually sitting there watching. The city of Chicago is broke. That's number one. Number two is the federal government is not giving them no more money. So because they're not giving them no more money, they're just going to try to attack and try to still use the same racist grift that the Democratic Party has always done. Trump is a racist. He doesn't care. This administration is they're going to be tough on us and stuff like that. Nah, y'all literally stole money as soon as y'all got in there. Y'all thought that y'all were going to continue to steal the money because no one never comes down there to look. No one never questions, and y'all just so confident that y'all have the black vote on lock. And I'm talking the black vote. I'm talking about the black senior vote on lock, because y'all feel like y'all have traumatized them into racism. Is just going to continue to be here, and you guys are going to have to go blue because red is never going to make sure that blacks receive rights, and we're going to go back to slavery and all this stuff. When you look at the history, who took us out of slavery? If you want to get technical, I mean, we could go into a whole history thing, but we don't have to do all that, because everybody knows what it is. This ain't nobody. This is another grift. The affordable housing bracket is a grift. The racism thing is grift. The prejudice thing is the grift. All this, y'all don't know how to come. Y'all have this script, and y'all can't change the script. Like Danielle said it best. These are the Democrat policies. They're never going to. These are the Democratic policies right now, and the Democratic policies are going to always be for affordable housing that we're never going to get. Y'all are going to always continue talking about taking care of homelessness. You're never going to take care of the homeless problem, because if y'all wanted to take care of the homeless problem, y'all would have did exactly what happened when the federal government under Biden administration made sure that 40,000 Ukrainians got here and were put in Ukrainian village. They made sure that they put them in Ukrainian village, right? Because why? Because Hunter Biden, and his father was doing big deals with Ukraine. You understand? But when it came to Venezuela, and Biden wanted to not pay them for their oil and all that stuff, you've got dumb CTU member, mayor, Brandon Johnson, like, well, nah, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Because he really think he's running this. You are incompetent. You are an idiot. And today, watching you after 3 months of not being in there, but doing what we got to do, we've been to DC 3 times. You really can sense the energy. They clueless. They don't know what's going on. They're never going to know what's going on, because they was never ready for a person to challenge them the way that I challenged them, and the way that the city of Chicago, the way that Chicago Flips Red is challenging them. Someone asked me what's going on, what's the update with my property. The update with the property is that we sign affidavits. The affidavits are for our lawyers to open up the previous case, because the previous case has the fraud, and when I say it has the fraud, the only reason why it was ruled the way that it was ruled was because the city of Chicago lied and said that they didn't know who owned that building. They had no, there's nothing that's recorded to show that my godfather ever owned the Sandpiper land. And my lawyer went back, and not only did she find out that they lied about saying that they didn't know that my godfather owned the Sandpiper Lounge, But they also my lawyer also found all of the letters from the city of Chicago law department that was sending to my godfather's trust saying that, hey, we have a couple of things that we need to ask you. There are some building violations we need to speak to you about. So for y'all to say that y'all didn't know, y'all were under the impression that the city owned it. My godfather didn't own it. There's no reason why he could never sign it over to my mother because he didn't own it. But whole time the city of Chicago law department been sending letters over to the trust in his name. That's how pathetic and corrupt y'all are, and y'all so used to doing corrupt things that y'all don't know what to do. So now not only do we have fraud upon the court for the previous case, we've got fraud upon the court with the case that we have now, on top of y'all violating my First Amendment down there. And yet, and today, nobody couldn't say nothing. So Alvin Starks, the sergeant at arms, he didn't say nothing to me. Rosanna Rodriguez, Sanchez, she's standing up talking about the U.S. Constitution, but you have not answered my lawsuit. Brandon Johnson, looking as clueless as that mohawk that he has. The same situation. He don't know what to say. Mary Richardson Lowry, she don't even look like the same person. She's so stressed to the max that this is not. Yeah, she thought it was gonna be an easy fix. You out here lying. You're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first Black corporate counsel to go to jail because because y'all really thought that the old Chicago corrupt way was going to continue in this millennium. No, I'm never going to stop. Two things. I'm never going to stop until my family gets paid. And it's going to be real soon. I already know. Number two, I'm not going to stop until I make sure the city wants, Chicago Fifth Red wants, anybody that follows Chicago Fifth Red wants, our allies to make sure we have the right mayor, the right Cook County Board President, the right governor, and them aldermen out of there. And it's either going to take the window or take the stairs because y'all going to jail. And today, walking in there, it was the confidence of knowing that y'all going to jail. There's nothing that y'all can do. There's nothing that you can say. Y'all can sit here and continue with the racist grift, but it's no racist grift. This is just pure greed, pure coonery, pure sellouts. And they've been doing it for so long that they're conditioned to say the same thing over and over and over again. And this time you thought that you was going to let the Hispanics run us. Are you crazy? No. Just like they got everybody set up, the Hispanics got everybody set up in a way. You understand? And they got people out there scared. They got the Black aldermen and some of them scared to even speak out. And I want to talk to y'all about this Black alderman. I know majority of y'all done stole some money, took some kickbacks. I know that. I know that for real. All right. However, it's time to man up. And there's no way that you got 20 Black aldermen up there that stands up and be proud to say that they AKAers. Be proud to say they from the Divine Nine sorority fraternity. Be proud to say that they graduate from HBCU. Be proud to go to these parties and shout out and get these awards like y'all doing something for the community and ain't doing nothing. But this is the time right now to show up for Black Chicago, because I'm trying to tell you, it's not about, it's no amount of money that y'all can get that y'all think that y'all are going to win this time. Y'all are done. Y'all are done because y'all have literally let me go be down there going on my 3rd year, and ain't no one thought to bring my mama a bag of money. Ain't no one thought to bring my godfather a bag of money. Ain't none of y'all. But y'all embarrassed and mad because I called the pastors of the Rainbow Push brunch bad bitches. They are. What has Rainbow Push done to help with my family's case? When we were supposed to have a meeting with Rainbow Push, the dude Chauncey Brown, the dude that be with we wheelchair and Jesse Jackson around. He told me, let me see if I still got that. Let's see if I got. I always got to keep everything. Chauncey Jackson. Yeah, we were supposed to meet.
Even if it doesn't.
You know, they have to change for entire.
Let's see.
Not only am I here to design it full time, but I've been going through my part, beginning with all things I
Jackson. I want to make sure. Yes, Reverend Chauncey D. Brown. May 8th, last year, Wednesday, May 8th. He wrote him, he told us, Jesse Jackson whispered to us and said, reach out to this guy, Reverend Chauncey Brown. Reverend Chauncey Brown, he's the pastor of the Second Baptist Church of the Maywood Rainbow Push Coalition. He told me to send my name and all that. I did that. Zoe, eminent domain, jean jacket, thank you. He said, thank you. May 20th, I sent him, we were supposed to meet the 23rd of May. He says, good afternoon. I will check this out today because I sent him my Dick Gregory taught me thing. Reverend Jackson's schedule is on a freeze at the moment. Please keep him in prayer. As soon as he's taking meeting again, I will let you all know. Yeah, well, he's been outside. Reverend Jesse Jackson, y'all have wheeled him everywhere, have made him, he has showed up at every place for his photo ops. When y'all are trying to put another reverend in a political position, y'all will bring him out. Y'all took him to, y'all flew him to, what's that guy, the advisor, what's her name, Cheryl Ralph, whatever her name is, Sheila Jackson Leigh. Yeah, Sheila Jackson Leigh from Texas. Y'all, when she died, her funeral, y'all flew him there for that so he could do his photo ops. So I haven't heard from Reverend Chauncey Brown or Jesse Jackson. And they're outside. I just seen them last week at the Rainbow Brunch. So they're outside. Okay? So yeah, that's what I need y'all to understand. So we have no representation. So the Stephanie Coleman, you can let it go with all these stupid resolutions of who you honoring and stuff. They're not doing shit for the community. Ron Mosley, you can stop acting like you are this proud Morehouse graduate. You're not doing nothing for the community. Will Hall is an alcoholic pastor who is hiding underneath his sexual orientation because what he does is just real gay. And we already know. So prayers for Brother Will Hall. When you go, you have Jason Irvin, who we're doing Famous Fridays this Friday. A wacko, a retard, and I hate to use that word, but there's something literally wrong with Jason Irvin, and the fact that y'all have him as the chairman of budget is insane. But he is when I say dumb, it don't get, honestly, between him and Brandon Johnson and David Moore, I don't know which one is more on the spectrum, but they are together, put together, and they making decisions for the city. No, absolutely not. There's no way. So that's why these Hispanics keep crawling up the ladder. They keep crawling up the ladder because at the end of the day, they don't got no faith in these people, and they at the end of the day, they gonna stick together. I love Lopez, but at the end of the day, Lopez is Hispanic first. I love Tavares. Tavares cool, but at the end of the day, Tavares is Spanish first. Gilbert Villegas is Spanish first. So no, so as I said, we're gonna keep it 100 when it comes to that. So they trying to launder money into this new thing now called the Green Social House. Okay, the Green Social House, Department of Housing, Mayor Brandon Johnson and the Department of Housing introduced Green Social Housing Ordinance to Chicago City Council. Green Social Housing is key affordable housing initiative of the Johnson administration's Housing and Economic Development Bond. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's this housing and economic development bond is all the money that they laundered through from Invest Southwest. They just put them in this. They're trying to figure out how to do it. You understand? Because they just thieves, and they don't want to say in TIF money. Everybody know TIF money. You can steal TIF money, but now they just call it. Now it's not called TIF money anymore. They're just gonna keep calling it Housing and Economic Development Bond. Mayor Brandon Johnson and the Chicago Department of Housing took the next steps towards building green social housing with the introduction of enabling ordinance to the Chicago City Council. The ordinance allows the city to establish an independent nonprofit with the authority to serve as a GSH developer. The ordinance allows the city to establish an independent nonprofit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. It should have even made it in today. Just a little bit that I did see, and it's tabled until they do some get the wording together and stuff like that. But hell no. Then the city established an independent nonprofit. I need y'all to understand that again. The city of Chicago, the most corrupt city on the planet, the city of Chicago, and the mayor that's currently in office right now, his administration, and these aldermen who cannot sit down and settle my family's case, to the point now that everybody's watching what's going on in my case. That is sad. And you think that the city to establish an independent nonprofit, the city of Chicago, the city of this administration that we're dealing with right now, and the idiots behind him. Because it's not just one idiot. It's not just him. His corporate counsel's an idiot. The lady that next to Mary Richardson, she's an idiot. Lisette Cassandra, the lady who's the housing department commissioner for this, she's an idiot because she couldn't answer anything that was said. Anybody that said okay to this is an idiot. All of these people. No. Let's go back. Let's finish it. Green social housing utilizes a financing model for permanently affordable, mixed income, and environmentally sustainable housing development that does not rely on oversubscribed federal subsidies like the low-income housing tax credits. The 2024 Housing and Economic Development Bond established a revolving loan. Everything is a loan too. Now, a revolving loan fund of $135 million to be used for low cost construction period loans for GSH. I'm proud to introduce the Green Social Housing Ordinance to City Council in an effort to increase the supply of affordable housing across our city and achieve environmental justice for our residents, says Mayor Johnson. This financing model will ensure that we have a consistent funding commitment to answer our needs for housing units that meet green building standards and will make Chicago a national leader for steadfastly in investing in our communities. Chicago, you making Chicago look crazy. You're not leading anything. You know who's leading? You know who's leading Chicago? The true Chicagoans that love Chicago. The people who are also reaching out to the Department of Justice and following Chicago Fifth Red and anybody else, Illinois policy and Rise, and anybody that's tired of the BS. That's who's saving Chicago and putting Chicago on. You are not a national leader. You matter of fact, you are the worst leader. You're giving the city of Chicago to MS-13 and Trinidad people and Venezuela. You are not a national leader for nothing. You are actually a national idiot, okay? A national idiot, just like that Mohawk. That Mohawk is premature. The Mohawk is giving alopecia for real, for real. You really need to just cut that off, man, because you look crazy. Okay? No funding approval is included in this ordinance. In accordance with the HED bond ordinance, GSS projects utilizing $5 million or more will require city council approval. You're not getting any, you don't need no money. We want forensic audits. In the midst, in the West, yeah, you're right. You absolutely right. So then they just gonna have to give me the city. Because we'll take the city. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, my case is gonna get set. Okay, the case is gonna get set. If I gotta go in there myself and settle the case and sue the right proper people for the city to be back as whole. Yeah. My case is gonna get settled. My First Amendment case is gonna get settled. My mama case gonna get settled. So it doesn't even matter. They might as well. It's jail time. It's Rico time. Okay, right. In the midst of the long-standing housing crisis, it is imperative you take bold steps towards creating affordable, sustainable housing for all Chicagoans. These are y'all only words that y'all say. Y'all don't have nothing else to say because y'all are trying to figure out how can y'all continue to keep this drug money coming in, this human trafficking money coming in, this sex trafficking money coming in. Y'all don't care about no affordable housing. Y'all don't care about housing. Y'all don't care about making things right, because if you did, then you already know y'all would have been sat and talked with my mother, because my mother been trying to do affordable housing with her nonprofit, Notre Dame Affordable Housing, since she first got it, and that was 15 years ago. She had her own money. She had everything. All she started doing was asking for the tip money that belongs over there where the land is and where the building was. It was a building already. She was already doing all. She got a blueprint. She got everything. But the city of Chicago wanted for something different. And now they're mad at me for coming down there, talking about it, and then showing all the other money that y'all are stealing, like this green social housing situation scam. Green social housing is an innovative, proven strategy to maximize the impact our resources have on affordability. How is it proven? How is it proven when you don't have no affordable housing? Y'all haven't shown me no affordable housing yet. Because if y'all really cared about affordable housing, it wouldn't be mixed. 30% of it is affordable, so they're pick and choose who them 30% is. It's not going to be blacks, and or it's going to be it's going to be the Venezuelans, all the Hispanics, and then you've got 80% of mixed income. Stop playing. Nothing's proven. It's proven that y'all continue to steal money, and y'all think that y'all going to keep saying that it's racism in the name of racism and white supremacy. Nah. This is y'all trying to take over the city of Chicago and turn it into y'all own country, y'all own socialist country, when all those things that y'all can do, if y'all can take it right back to y'all country. Matter of fact, y'all can take it to Venezuela right now and figure it out what y'all want to do over there. Or Brian Citro Lopez could take his housing idea and be the chairman of housing in Ecuador. But nothing is proven because y'all have not done anything successful yet in this administration. You have done nothing successful yet in this when it comes to housing. Absolutely not. The city has an affordable housing shortage of over 119,000 units for families in need. Additionally, over 51% of Chicagoans are rent burdened. Now, they said over a housing shortage of over 119,000 units. We got 71,000, well, like y'all say, 51,000 But like Danny said, it's about 71,000 illegals here. So 71,000 illegals, that's what they're trying to hurry up and put because they all over the place. And what are they doing? They're committing all the crimes that he keeps saying crime is down. Crime is down, is not down. It's getting worse. But you guys, but you can't, but the Chicago, but the police can't put numbers in, and ICE can't come and get them. So we'll never know what numbers are. But no, matter of fact, there's new gangs teaming up every day. What are you talking about? Crime is that. Additionally, over 51% of Chicagoans are rent burdened, meaning they spend more than 30% of their income on rent and utilities. Well, yes, because you keep putting the property tax, you keep pushing the property taxes up because y'all keep stealing. That's why. So people have to. So the people who do own or do have or are renting, you keep pushing the property tax up. So because y'all keep pushing the property tax up, people's rent got to go up. It's not because people can't afford stuff. Or I mean, it is because of that. But y'all are doing it. Y'all are the people who got us in this mess. Not President Trump, Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe Biden, and the mayor Brandon Johnson, and these Hispanic KKK, and these cool ass black aldermen. That's who got us in this mess. Under the GSH model, a minimum of 30% of each GSH development unit are made permanently affordable for households up to 80%. It's the same thing they've been doing over and over again. It's just now it's just not TIF money. They're going to call it housing bonds. Nah, a forensic audits. Forensic audits. The mix, and then you got to deal with this. You got to deal with this one too. The 30% of each GSH development units are made permanently affordable for households up to 80% of the area median income, and the rest at market rate. The mixed income model. Why do we have market rate when we have a homeless problem? If we have a homeless problem and y'all care about affordable housing and y'all care about keeping and making sure everybody has a safe place and a decent place to stay, why 80% of it is market rate? Why? Because that is the racket. You get the money you get all the what is it called? You get all of the can't think of it right now. But basically you get all of the perks. You get all of the perks of the affordable housing and the nonprofit. So you can get the money, you get the grants, you get the nonprofity part, but so y'all can continue to launder money. That's all y'all do is launder money all day in the name of affordable housing, and Trump is a racist, and crime is down when crime is nowhere near down. The GSA revolving loan fund replaces the need for private equity, reducing construction costs. The Residential Investment Corporation, a nonprofit developer, will form joint ventures with private developers. Do you hear? This is why y'all gotta start reading this stuff and start coming down there. The nonprofit developer. Who gonna be the nonprofit developer? Who is going to be the nonprofit developer? And they will form joint ventures with private developers seeking to use this financing tool and retain a majority ownership stake during both construction after. This approach leverages the efficiency of private sector development while creating permanent community benefits of affordable, healthy homes. 30% of affordable, healthy homes. GSA developments are planned to meet green building standards. This sustainability measures decrease carbon emissions, provide affordable utility bills, reduce residents' exposure to poor indoor air quality. The mayor's office and the Department of Housing extend their appreciation to the Center for Public Enterprise the Ill Green New Deal Coalition, and Impact for Equity for their partnership and support in developing this model. So now I got to go look up these people because I already know it's a piece of crap. But yeah, so anyway, I just need y'all to understand that this cannot go on. They stalled it so they can go get some more language stuff, but honestly, ain't nowhere in the world he should even he don't everything should be no black alderman should be voting his way. Honestly, if the next I'm being it ain't even on no, I don't even care, man. Like if y'all continue, y'all black aldermen, because y'all need to understand he's a one-term mayor. Some of y'all been stealing since '96. Walter Burnett, yeah, he has to go. But there's some, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the fact that you're going to let this man continue to drive this city down because of some old stuff that y'all did under Rom's administration or under Daley's administration, I don't even care about none of that. Right now, black aldermen, y'all need to stand up because I'm trying to tell you now, y'all going to look crazy because there's nowhere in the world. I don't care how many times you throw a barbecue this summer. I don't care how many times you go into the city and do a photo op. I don't care. I'm pulling up to every ward. I'm pulling up to every ward and I'm bringing all the literature and information to all these people to let these people know what y'all doing down there. Y'all are voting for this BS because they got them Hispanic KKK got stuff over you. Call Trump, call ICE, start getting them people locked up right now. I don't care about what you did in '97. I don't care what you did in 2005. That's like there's nothing that they can bring, the city can bring, or anybody bring to me about what I did in my past. I don't care. And at the end of the day, I think that y'all are smart enough, y'all are wise enough to figure it out. But my thing is though, if y'all vote another affordable housing thing, if y'all vote for anything else, and this man has not sat down to figure my case out, or any of y'all have not figured out to bring a bag to my family, I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to be your worst nightmare. Y'all won't be able to kick me out. I will file a lawsuit every day on y'all if y'all think that y'all, because y'all ain't got no money. I will drain y'all campaign expenses. I will drain them. You won't be, because the city ain't gonna be able to help y'all out because they're broke. They're broke. They've been broke. They're bankrupt. We ain't got no money. We worse than Detroit. They don't know what to do. And Trump has stopped funding. Yeah, it's over. So y'all can talk about J6, like they trying to bring up an ordinance today. Bill Conway with that stupid theatrics that you did. Boy, shut up with your racist self and don't let anything happen. J6 was not unpatriotic. You know what's unpatriotic? That Brandon Johnson is letting the Hispanic KKK bring in all these guns, all these people, all these drugs, all MS-13, Trendy Agua, Dennis Williams disciples, don't care about our kids reading. I mean, he's giving you his position. He's giving you his position, and he's not folding. He think because he got a few sellout gangster disciples around him in the has-been Rainbow Push and some fake pastors and people like Mays Jackson around for WVON that they're going to save him. Ain't nobody saving you, my boy. You should have been the leader that you love to talk about when you get on these press conferences, and sat me down summer 2023 and took care of my family. Okay? Because yeah, it wasn't on your watch, but you're the mayor. So when people come to me and be like, well, what was he supposed to do? I hate when black people ask me that too. What was he supposed to do? You know, you put it all on him. I know if I was the mayor and I see somebody and I just got up in there, that would have been the first thing I would have took care of. It's no surprise that they've been taking our properties. It's no surprise that they've been taking from seniors and throwing them in public housing. They don't even put them in nice homes like the Claire downtown and stuff. They'll take their complete apartment, the condo or house that they have had for a very long time, and we'll put them in what's that place, Mom? That public housing place? Huh? Well, CHA, but what's the public housing thing for the seniors? What was that place? What's the name after that lady? That singer? Minnie Riperton. They'll put you in places like Minnie Riperton with roaches and everything, and give you and then put you on the waiting list. That's what they're doing. They've been doing this it's a cycle that they do here, and they're not going to change the cycle until you get them people out of there and you go Republican. You have to be Black Chicago. I don't want to hear about a Trump. I don't want to hear about, well, now let's go independent. No, in order to solve the city of Chicago, don't you ever count Black people out, because that's what they were doing. Them pieces of crap that's down there, them racist Hispanics that's down there in city council with the help of goof troops like Brandon Johnson and then them disgraced goof troop Black aldermen down there. That's idiots that do nothing Black caucus. They literally was gonna count us out. They literally felt like they had no hope with Black people. We just don't have a brain. We don't know how to learn. We don't know our law. We're not gonna fight back. None of that stuff. And then y'all let a person like that idiot tell y'all what's going on because they let you watch it on TV. No, you got to go down there and witness it yourself. Them OGs came from Hyde Park today, white, Black, and they saw with their own eyes that, yeah, this is what you're dealing with down here. A bunch of idiots. You got a useless alderman, Desmond Gansey, who can't help you get that shelter up out the Hyde Park, but you can stand up and commend the Arabs doing business in our community. This is what you're dealing with. Weak ass leadership with these weird progressive people. It ain't no saving Chicago as a blue city. It's done. The blue is done. So you have to for Black Chicago, yeah. Like I said, I'm anti-blue. A blue can't do nothing for us. And another thing is too, you got to end sanctuary city, and none of them blue, and nobody that's going to run for office is going that's out here now is going to end sanctuary city. No, they're not. And the only way that you going to make the city of Chicago stronger and back to getting it back to where it needs to be, you got to end sanctuary city. You have to. It's not. I don't. So in so I don't care. You have to end sanctuary city. You have to. There's no saving this city without it. I just saw this. Let me see where it's at. Marianne. Shout out to Marianne. I like Marianne, my buddy. They said potential Chicago mayor 2027 first quarter, 2025 fundraising. You got Secretary of State dude, you got $3,728,000, but he's rich, so he just got that from his piggy bank. You got Susanna Mendoza, $1,345,000. You got Brandon Johnson, $1,165,000. You got Bill Conway, $533,000. You got Ann Valencia, $116,000. You got Maria Poplar, $79,000. None of these people is qualified. Willie Wilson is not going to get back. None of these people are qualified. They're not going to end sanctuary city. And honestly, it's not going to happen. So it's a no for those people. It's a no for them. And again, none of y'all have came to me and figured out how to settle my case or bring my mother a bag of money. So no, and y'all don't know how to do it because y'all so used to taking our properties and not giving and not paying for them, and then using the statute of limitations or building violations. But y'all can't do any of that right now. Y'all can't do anything of that. So now y'all just stuck looking like idiots and blaming and trying to ignore who Chicago Fifth Red is, trying to ignore all the stuff, all the noise that we're bringing, all the awareness we're bringing, and trying to say that Trump is a racist. No, baby. No, let me tell you, I don't know who wants to shut the city of Chicago government down more, him or I, because y'all didn't in 2016, y'all been doing my man dirty since 2016. Would have let him land his plane here. Y'all had a problem with him putting the Trump on his putting the words Trump on the word Trump on his tower. Ron Manuel saying all crazy stuff about him, all that stuff. Yeah, y'all are going down. Okay, y'all are going down, and probably with no Vaseline. Okay, and it probably don't matter because y'all all weird and gay up in there anyway, and then you got all that feminine energy. So that's why you taking the stance that I'm not selling that case. What I'm selling that case for? That was somebody told me to calm down on David Moore with the tram picture. Why? He still hasn't. Why should I calm down on him when he has yet to make it right with my mother? And this was before I even got involved. No, I didn't even know that he was out here with trans women. I didn't even know that was his speed. Okay, when I started doing my research, trying to figure out what's up with this dude, that's when stuff started coming up. Like, oh, then I remember people saying like, oh yeah, that's what he liked. He used women as his beards. So that's why. So he has this feminine energy in there. You got a lot of them city councilmen in there. It's real gay in there. It's real gay and real feminine energy in there, and they're not. And because of that, that's why they feel some type of way. I'm not helping that fat guy. I'm not helping that fat bitch. I'm not helping her. But I figure, okay. Now y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail is Rico time, and y'all gonna start telling on each other. So y'all can sit here and act like y'all are unbothered. You can sit here and think that y'all gonna pass the rest of this stuff, but I promise you, on my father, on Dick Gregory, and this is real talk, on my father and Dick Gregory, y'all black aldermen continue to vote, and it's not in our best interest. Y'all don't find my mother money. Y'all don't make that man sit down and settle this case. I promise you, y'all ain't gonna. Nobody's gonna be able to save you. Not no pastor, not no Jamal Bryant, not no Rainbow Push, not no business owners, not no Arabs, not nobody, not no AKAs, not no Kappas, not no black, not no caucus, nobody. Okay, I go to the top, and the top you see last. It's been a week today. You saw what happened. People are just starting to see that. It's okay. You think people, this ain't the first time people gonna be going down to DC? Nigga, nobody's not going to Springfield. Y'all going to jail. Y'all have literally stole money since the pandemic. Y'all let these weird Hispanics come in under the Bernie Sanders progressive movement in the AOC and take over. It shouldn't even be as many Hispanics in office because they are not American. A lot of them are anti-American. They have a vendetta with America. They have a vendetta with their country. All that weird stuff they trying to do here, it's not going to work because it's a capitalist society. They're going to take that over there. They don't care about your property, about you losing your homes and stuff, because they don't got no homes. They never had no homes. They was eating out of buckets and shit.
No, that's figure it out.
Yeah, I'm done. It ain't no coming back. You have to be an absolute moron to be black and to vote Democrat in the city of Chicago. You have to be an idiot to vote black Harold Washington is shaking his head. Ain't no way in the world. And the only way you gonna end this sanctuary city is you, yeah. So if it ain't no Republican running as a mayor, and they not, and I know, not no Chicago weird under the sheet GOP, Chicago GOP, the Illinois GOP, they all work together and all that stuff. No, 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 no. We need some new blood in there. Some new blood in there. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. So no, so I don't care how much money you think that you're gonna get from your community. I don't care how many turkeys and Amazon cards and gift cards and all that stuff you get. No, there was a lady that came in there today talking about ACCS. That's the animal control people. They've got so many animals that's over here. And at first, I wasn't really paying attention, but then I had to think about it. A lot of these people that came over here, they came with their animals, right? And because they came with their animals, and because they have no place for them to go because they done stole all their money when they first came here, and they thought that they was just gonna put them in our community and we were gonna not say nothing and be quiet and all that stuff. Yeah, so it's a whole bunch of animals all over the place. There's a lot of strand animals. But one thing that lady said today was that 70% of the budget for the animals go to these people's salaries, and they don't even have enough money to care for the animals. So that's just how the city of Chicago don't care about the animals. They don't care about the illegals. They don't care about Chicagoans. They don't care about business. They don't care about seniors. They don't care about children. They don't care about nothing but themselves. And you got an idiot that is sitting there and just gaslighting the whole time. Like, yeah, crime is down 20%. Yeah, because look now, because there's a terrorist in office. Nigga, you're the terrorist. We got MS-13 here. We have Trinity Agua here. We have Venezuelan disciples here. They're everywhere. What are you talking about? You can't lock them up. Every other person got an ankle monitor because it's big business. And I'm going to talk about the ankle monitors later because that's a whole nother story. But yeah, what are you talking about? You are the terrorists. You are the harm. You are the cancer. You are the trauma. You are the trauma of Chicago. Brandon Johnson, you and your weird-ass administration, your weird-ass Hispanic KKK, you weird. You weird. The people who follow you are weird. All of y'all are weird. There ain't no saving him or the Democratic Party or the progressive movement. It's done. It's over with. Y'all are going to jail. Y'all literally try to put an innocent man in jail over some BS when you guys literally are committing crimes all day because that's all y'all know how to do. You weird, been weird. So going down there today and just, it felt so good to be down there with other people to actually watch this. Like, yeah, y'all gotta literally come down here and watch the Chicago sporting arena when it comes to politics. These are the worst set of politicians in nation's history. They have literally messed up the corrupt machine that Daley and his father had built. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Daley would have been in office, that case would have been settled. That case would have been settled. That case would have been settled. That case would have been settled if Daley would have been in office. If Ron was still in office, that case would have been settled. If I was going to start going down there the way I wouldn't be down there that long. I would know anywhere I'd be down there that long. These idiots let me be down there so long that I established Chicago Fifth Red Republican Party. If that ain't the saddest thing in this whole thing, in this whole this whole horrible parody that we're in, this show, this special victims unit / CSI / First 48 episode that we're in, I don't know what else is. Y'all done got me. Yeah, ain't no way in the world you can't even come. You honestly, you really can't even talk to me if you're a Democrat. A black Democrat, you can't because you weak. You're a weak man if you're a black Democrat. If you're a man and you're a Democrat, you're a weak man. There's no way in the world you can continue to let this man trash the city the way he's doing. And y'all eating it alive. And I know y'all not eating it alive. I know that y'all know that these people, I know that you know this is weird. I know that you know what he's doing is weird. Like he's an idiot. He has legit broke the city. The city is done. Okay? He will go down as the worst mayor in history. He will go down as the mayor who turned Chicago red. He turned Chicago red. His administration turned Chicago red. His Hispanic KKKers who rock with him, rest of his boyfriends, because they all swingers and all weird and do weird things together and stuff. So that's why it's all emotional and all weird down there because they all confused and all that. And got us in it. We paying for the weird shit. So yeah, y'all are out of there. Out of there. So y'all can, yeah. I don't care who y'all ain't no, but the city of Chicago is no longer a sanctuary city. Okay, they're no longer a sanctuary city. And any of those people that are running for office they cannot run on. They're gonna make this a not a democratic city. I mean, a sanctuary city. This is not a sanctuary city anymore, and they're not going to run on that because that's a democratic policy. Democratic policies in sanctuary city. That's another grift. A grift is illegal immigration. Only thing is they eat it. All the Arabs that they gave a resolution to today for liquor stores, corner stores in our community, them nasty lamb chops at S2. And I don't really rock with Susu. I don't rock with Susu on a personal thing. I had it when I first moved to Chicago. Susu was into she was doing parties and stuff. And I had brought, this is when I was doing comedy shows, but I wanted to try to do one party. And the person who I brought was this lady named Shanika Adams. I used to have a big crush on Shanika Adams. And I paid my ex sister at the time told me to reach out to her. She's like, yeah, this is the person who can help you with this, da da da. Asked her, paid her everything to help me like get together. Did not show up. Did not do anything. Like fuck Susu, honestly. Fuck Susu. But y'all got her in there in the thing with her husband. And then you got her cousins in the back who own the liquor stores, and they're like, come on, man! But they all get that because they get DEI funding. They got DEI funding. You understand? But ain't nobody going to go deal with Gaza. We got to deal with Gaza. We got to hear y'all in there doing resolutions for Gaza. But when it comes to y'all making it right with my family, ain't nobody ain't got nothing to say. It's just crickets down here. But y'all think that somebody's going to continue to allow this. Nah, y'all getting up out of office. Y'all keep voting for the immigrants. Keep voting for the immigrants and everything that's anti-black. There's 20 black aldermen down there. Y'all don't need to be voting for nothing until they figure out where my mother money at, because y'all not gonna have no jobs. But I said we got somebody lined up for each alderman. We have somebody lined up for each alderman that's running as a Republican. Niggas, you're done. You're done. Okay? There's not nothing that y'all can tell me. There's not nothing that y'all can convince me. Nothing. I watched for 2 years how y'all have straight ignored Black Chicago and their pleas when it just came to just the immigration thing. What I'm asking for, not even, it should have been like a this. It should have been like a, that's all. Yeah, no problem. Okay, But the fact that you've got the Chicagoans on the south side in these affluent neighborhoods, you got them flooded with illegals, and you sitting here ignoring them. And you think somebody is going to continue to vote for any of y'all niggas? No. Y'all crazy. These illegals killing each other and then putting them in dumpsters and stuff because at the end of the day it don't matter because you can't report it. You can't report it anyway. Ain't no police gonna continue to deal with this BS. They can't do nothing. Got everybody hands tied. But you sit here talking about well, Trump is a threat to democracy and the J6ers. They should never be able to. Jason, what? The J6ers went. They stole that election from that man. They 100% stole that election. Like how y'all be stealing elections here in the name of dead people. Yeah, it's not gonna happen this time. It's not gonna happen this time. And I don't care how much money you got. Now people are fed up and people are tired. So yeah, so that's what I gotta say. How I today is pathetic. Getting people to sit down there is pathetic. They couldn't really say nothing to me when it came to me or Danny yelling out because what y'all gonna do? Tell me, y'all guys, you gonna kick me out? You gonna kick me out when y'all can't even answer my lawsuit? And y'all won't answer the live lawsuit because I got all the evidence to prove what y'all did was wrong. So now y'all gonna wait and give me what? Are y'all gonna answer when they give me this judgment? Because the judgment gonna be for $10 billion because that's how much I'm suing the city for. So what y'all gonna? That's what y'all gonna answer? Mary Richard Salau, she looked stressed to the max up there. She don't look nothing like she did when she first came up in there. She looked like yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's counting the days because she know. Nobody's playing with none of y'all. So that's how I feel about that. I just wanted to come up here and say what I had to say. I'm gonna put my video together of the Newport residents that came down. West Side came down there today too. I love their shirts. They said, "Where's my money?" On the back, they said, "West Side strong." Yeah. West Side, same with it. Yeah, South Side and West Side. It's time to link up. Because at the end of the day, I already heard they say West Side look like little Venezuela. They say on the weekends, they say the Hertz trucks and the U-Haul trucks come in. And they putting them up in they putting the families together, the man, the husband, the wife, the husband, and the kids. Put them all together and giving them nice places to stay over on the west side. On the south side, they're starting to wake up because at the end of the day, the south side got the lake. They trying to give it away to any highest bidder that wants it, as long as it's not black people. Like, nah. I don't care too. Yeah, people talk about J6. I don't care about none of people. Matter of fact, I would like him to come here. I would like him to come here and sit in city council with me. Show them because clearly they think they animals. I'll tell you what animals are. Animals are the people that's down there voting for everything that's anti-Chicago. They care more about because why? Because it's big business. It's big business. The racism grift is it's not making it anymore because at the end of the day, I grew up with white people. I was raised in the suburbs. I played AAU. I played professional organized sports with white people. I had my first friends were white. I know what racism is and I don't know it. So don't try to sit here and say that everything is racist when it's not. This is common sense and people who are trying to raise their families and mind their business and be entrepreneurs and do the right thing and they're not being able to do it because you're dealing with these grifting pieces of democratic shit that continue to steal money in the name of oppression and racism. This ain't 1904 no more. This ain't no. And y'all let these foreigners come in here, especially these Indians, because there's billions of them here now. That came in the name of melon, because they really play. That's why they so mad. They mad because they were using melon for the DEI, saying that they were black. So a lot of them people that saying that they got hired, black women that was hired on DEI, there was a lot of Indian women that was hired under DEI. And got their little DEI funding, got their minority funding. So now that it's gone, now all of a sudden everybody around and now he's a threat. Nah, y'all is a threat. Y'all is a threat and y'all need to go back home. If y'all don't, yeah. And so that's what it is. So Chicago got to take back Chicago citizen, born and raised in Chicago, and the ones who actually see the benefit of Chicago, the culture of Chicago, love Chicago. You got to take your city back. And the only way you're going to be able to take your city back is you got to vote red. It ain't no blue. It ain't no blue. Black America, Black Chicago, you will be taken care of. You will be protected. So don't worry. Don't worry about if you vote in red. Oh, no. No, it don't. Chicago don't move without Black people. Chicago does not move without Black people. America don't move without Black people. And Trump been trying to explain it to y'all. I just don't understand what y'all don't understand. Y'all want to make this more complicated than what it is. Maybe it's too good to be true. But I know my privilege and my common sense, and I think a lot of other people know their privilege and their common sense. We all have something to bring to the table. Everybody has a different thing to bring to the table. So Blacks have entertainment. We have culture. We are trendsetters. We bring everything to the table, and a lot of people admire that. A lot of people admire that. And then you have weirdos and haters like these people that are in office now that need to get out of here. They have mental health issues. He keeps saying that he opened back up 3 treatment centers. All of them need to be in the treatment centers. They need to put them in there first, and they need to be hospitalized, inpatient, because there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with that administration down there. They are idiots, and I try to tell you they're on the spectrum because a lot of them got in there by mistake. A lot of them got in there by mistake. They have no clue what they're doing. They stole money too easily because they thought that, hey, ain't nobody paying attention. And now look at stupid and blaming Trump for racism. And you got a whole bunch of other people. So some of these Black people in here are so brainwashed. Well, you mad because he rich? You mad because he white and rich? You mad because he trying to hold on to his legacy because he see the BS that's going on? Like I do? So what y'all gonna say? What am I? I know I'm far from stupid. I'm far from racist. I just have logic, common sense, and the love for my mom, and the love for family, and the love for children, and the love for elders, and the love for history, and the love for Chicago. There ain't no better summertime than Chicago. Summertime shine is the best. It's undefeated. The culture in Chicago, the food in Chicago.
Sure.
Everybody, this is insane for y'all to even be straddling the fence on what y'all gonna do. Vote red. That's it. As a Republican, yeah. So that's what it is. So over here on the Black side is Republican, okay, and everybody's down to do it. And that I know that's down to do it, and that's what Chicago Flip Red following is down to do the right thing, and that's just what it is. So I'm gonna end it with that.
Thank you so much for trying.
I appreciate y'all. I gotta see when the next meetings are. Tomorrow we are interviewing Sheldon Daniels. He is going against Jasmine Crockett. That's at 7:00. We also have Famous Friday, Jason Irvin and his wife, Melissa Konya Irvin. So yeah, and then April 23rd, I'll be interviewing Mr. Dennis. He wants to speak about the Second Amendment, and I do have questions about the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms. So that'll be done at 3:00. And April 30th, Danny will be speaking. April 30th, 3359 West 115th Street. I guess that's Marinette Park. So yeah, so that's number 1. And then April 27th, we're having our first rally, Chicago Free Red rally, with the Rico Theater. That's Sunday, April 27th at 1 to 3. We're gonna have music. I love music. Music is my medicine. So I'm gonna always have a DJ there. I'm always gonna have a dope place list. But thank you to DJ Doug. I love DJ Doug. DJ Doug is a Chicagoan. He's an OG, but he's a DJ. And he's always been dope kind. And I love that he's gonna come out and do it regardless of a political thing or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, music tells the story. And honestly, music gets me through. So that's that. May 4th will be in Detroit with Anton Daniels, and then we are working on doing some stuff downstate. So we'll work with that when we work with that. But yeah, and thank you for all the contributions for anybody that's made a T-shirt purchase, hoodie purchase, also has contributed. This lady came down today. Shout out to you. Put $50 in my hand. She said this is to support Chicago for Reds. That's what we're doing. And she was white. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not. It's a common sense thing. It's a common sense thing. It's all hands on deck. It's all. I want to save the city. I have grandkids. I have nieces. I have nephews. These are the type of people I have. I have property that I want to leave to my children. I made sure that I didn't get any reverse mortgages. I made sure my stuff was in the trust. I did everything I wanted to do to make sure it could pass down to my family. These are those type of people who are supporting the movement, because it's not about big business. It's not about everything that they try to say that he about, Trump about, Republicans about. They doing it all. Y'all doing it all. The Democratic Party. Idiots. Idiots. Big idiots. Y'all just like yesterday got real quiet. Y'all got y'all master was here, Jim Crow Biden. He down here in Chicago talking about, remember him? It was hardly no black kids in Scranton, Pennsylvania, one of the most racist cities in the planet. But when the bus would come by, they would call they were called colored kids. We were called colored kids. This is the PTSD that he keeps having because he has dementia. And so Robert Byrd keeps coming up, his mentor, who was part of the KKK. But y'all get real quiet when he says anything racist. Anytime Jim Crow Joe Biden say anything stupid and racist, it's like y'all forget about that. That's how sick and deranged and idiotic y'all are. And again, I'm trying to tell you, the Democratic mind needs to be studied. Because ain't no way in the world you get retarded. That's real talk. And that's just it. And it's not even to be on some, people say, oh, that word, you can't say that word. They call this man a terrorist. Okay, they call this man a terrorist. They call it President Donald Trump a terrorist when you're letting all the stuff happen. Yeah, and y'all aren't saying anything. That is retarded behavior, because it can't be. That's not smart behavior. That's not common sense behavior. That is special ed behavior. You belong in special. Those are the people who belong in special ed, and that's just real. Hold it against me, say whatever you want to say. All the stuff that we dealing with, I don't have to be politically correct. Politically correct is the problem. No, you have to be real. And what you're dealing with right now is insanity. You're dealing with insanity, you're dealing with Stockholm syndrome, you're dealing with the real racists, the liberals, and then the black elite sellout coons who have been lying, who have been trained to go to get a check from these racist pieces of crap, and they come into our community and keep the racist oppression thing going. Whole time, the gatekeepers and the racist liberals and Democratic Party are the people that you need to be aware of. You may say, "Oh, well, it's MAGA." No, I think what MAGA is excited to finally, especially that I've known, especially a lot of men, are finally able to voice their opinion without being called misogynistic or being called racist or something like that. So I see the excitement. Like it's like they like little kids, like it's like little boys. Like it's like, oh, finally I get to really express. And a lot of stuff that they're saying needs to be said. You understand? Like that's the whole purpose of God making a man, for them to lead, to protect, to be, to see things that we don't see as women. And you're silencing these men that know about the gangs, that know about law enforcement, that know about safety, that know about fatherhood, that know about certain things, because they don't agree with certain things, and they have every right to. So so I appreciate my conversations with all the men that reach out to me, because again, I ain't no man at all.
You were the one who.
I just appreciate people and women especially. And I love my mother, and I think everybody that love their mom would do the same thing. And if you wouldn't do the same thing, then that's on you. But don't be mad at me, because my fight is how I fight, and I love people. I'm a very family oriented person ever since I was a child. Anybody will tell you that. I am big on family. My overall goal is to have the biggest family reunion on earth. I want everybody to come. That's always been my goal, to finally do a family reunion with everybody there. So that's why I'm excited about the rally that's coming up April 27th. I'm excited about. I was so excited to see the support that came down there today, and hopefully more, because y'all got to get involved. Y'all have to. If y'all cannot get down to city council, y'all got to check the City of Chicago meeting every day and look at it live. Watch all this. You can watch any of those meetings live and just listen. Listen, and then if it don't sound right, like I said, send an email to them all the people. But I know for them black all the people, y'all got it's over for y'all. It's over for y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, it's 20 of y'all down there. If y'all keep voting, if y'all keep voting in it is anti-black and pro-immigrant only, and anything to hurt our community, y'all done. I mean, when I say it's not, I'm not even like, it's just gonna tally it. Like I said, we got it was breaking down the report card situation. So I'm just going, and then they're gonna just how you vote. It's how you vote. And that's it. Anybody gonna say that? And when it's time to when people start running against you, what the PowerPoints is gonna be. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do nothing, because all of that is there. We documenting everything. Ain't no saving y'all. Ain't no saving y'all. Y'all have legit sold out the city of Chicago for some kickbacks, some vacations, and some Floyd Mayweather Vegas trips. Y'all are insane if y'all think y'all about to continue to do this. Because y'all ain't used to nothing. All right. Peace.
Hoping maybe you have good news.